Welcome back to my channel, Madden Language, and we're going to discuss ER verbs endings in the present tense. So the endings for the regular ER verbs natin are E, ES, E, ONS, EZ, ENT. So sa French, yung mga E, ES, and ENT endings of the verbs yan ay silent. Napapansin niyo naman sa mga French words, maraming mga silent letters. Tandaan natin, ang E, yes, sa tingin sa dulo ha, and ENT, silent yan. Hindi mo siya bibigkasin. The final S of nu, vu, il, and el links with verbs ending, beginning with a vowel sound, making a Z sound. So, kunyari, this one, nous apport, this one, nous apportons. Yung S sound mo dito, magiging Z. Kaya siya naging ang basa dito ay nous apportons. Zapporton. Hindi siya nous apportons. Okay? You pronounce it, mag-link siya eh. So, with a Z sound. Now, let's conjugate the verb parler, to speak. So, parler. This one is je parle. Hindi mo bibigasin yung E dito. Je parle, I speak. Tu parles, hindi mo na bibigasin yung ES. You speak. Il parle, he speaks. Elle parle, she speaks. On parle. Ito, komplikado din ng on eh. Pwede siyang one day we speak. So, mga next video ko nilang explain ko uh, paano gamitin itong on. So, sa nous parlons, we speak. Vous parlez, we speak. Il parle, they speak. Tanda mo, hindi mo bibigasin itong ENT. Okay, i-read ko. Silent to. Silent. Ito din, ito, yan. Okay, so again, je parle, tu parles, il parle, elle parle, nous parlons, vous parlez, il parle, elle parle. So pag il, alam nyo, lahat to, lalaki. Pag elle, pwedeng lahat babae, pwedeng maraming babae at isang lalaki. Ay, sorry, lahat babae lang. Ang il naman, pwedeng puro babae, kunyari, apat na babae, tapos isang lalaki, gagamitin mo pa rin ay il. Okay? So, pronunciation sa French. Now, let's have some example sentences. Parlez-vous une langue étrangère? Parlez-vous une langue étrangère? So, do you speak a foreign language? So, alam natin, parlez-vous. So, in-invert niya lang. Pwede mo naman din sabihin na na ganito, parang vous parlez. Vous parlez. So, wala lang hyphen. Papansin mo dito may hyphen kasi nag-invert ka, di ba? Vous parlez, vous parlez une langue étrangère. So, do you speak? So, that is, I think, you, di ba? You parlez, that will be speak. Une langue, that is a language. And étrangère, ito yung foreign. Okay? So, another one is, parles-tu espagnol? So, alam natin pag GN, nas enye, di ba? Yung enye na sound. Parles-tu espagnol? Do you speak Spanish? Hmm. Mapapansin mo din, hindi siya capitalize kapag mga languages. Kaya, English, di ba English is nakakapitalize. Spanish, nakakapitalize din yung first letter. Next one is verb habite or to live, right? So we have is jabit. So remember, hindi natin binipikas yung H pala. So the verb habite pala to. Okay? So silent ang H dito. So this one will become jabit. Bakit J apostrophe? Kasi 'di ba J tapos abit this one silent to. So vowel sound 'yan. Pag-apostrophe ka dito. Except na lang pag to habit. Ito exception to. So to habit, that's you live. Il habite, he lives. Elle habite, she lives. On habite, one day or we live. At sa naman, mag-Z sound ka. Nous habitons, we live. So nous habitons with a Z sound. Silent to. Nous habitons, we live. Vous habitez, you live. Ils habitent, they live. Elles habitent, they live. So common ER verbs natin, maraming mga ER verbs sa French, napaka-common niya na nag-end sa ER. So you pronounce this as a apporter. Okay? So apporter, to bring, chanter, to sing, chercher, to look for, couper, to cut, danser, to dance. Ang hirap mag switch from French to English ah. So bear with me. Déjeuner, to have lunch. Donner, to give. Garder, to keep. Okay, lahat ng mga blue muna. So, di mo to. Aporte, busaporte. Busaporte with a Z sound. Busaporte, you bring. Nous chantons, we sing. Il cherche, he's looking for. Je coupe, I caught. Elle danse, she dances. Today, June, you are having lunch. So, déjeuner to have lunch. So, you are having lunch, di ba? Di naman pwede sa English na you having lunch. So, kailangan mo ng are done. Kasi present progressive, right? To don, you give. To guard, you keep. Okay, let's have the remaining mga common year verbs. So, by the way, nakuha ko to sa libro, Demystified French, mga yung reference ko. Next one is lonce, to throw, to throw. Julons, it's I throw. Manger, manger, this is manger, manger. Manger, to eat, that's je mange, I eat. Mériter, to deserve. Elle mérite, she deserves. So I'm just getting random lang na pronouns and yung ano lang, yung translation. Porte, to carry. So elle porte, she wears or carries. Regarder is to watch. Il regarde, di mo bibigasan yung ENT. They watch or look at. Sauter, to jump. Nous sautons, and we jump yun. Nous sautons. So this one is an S sound kasi double S eh. Pag wala, kunyari, walang S dito, kunyari lang, meron tayong verb na ote, magiging Z sound siya. Nous sautons. Okay. Next one. So let's have some sentences lang. Parlez-vous français? Do you speak French? Dito naman is, oui, je parle français. Yes, I speak French. Parlez-vous espagnol? So, do you speak Spanish? Always remember, sa French kasi, yung patanong nila is nag-invert. Maraming type, ways para magtanong sa French, and that will be another video. But this one is the common example. So, i-invert nila. Yung verb muna, tapos hyphen ka, tapos yung pronoun. So, parle, na-conjugate siya. Yung speak ay, dahil parle, kasi vous yung ginamit ko eh. Ito yun, oh. Saan yun? Ito, vous parlez. So, parlez-vous, babalik na rin mo siya with a hyphen. Espanyol, tapos affirmative lang, oui, je parle espagnol. At pag di naman, dito naman, are you having dinner at the restaurant tonight? You can say, dînez-vous au restaurant ce soir? Tandaan mo may accent dito. Okay. Circumflex yata yun. Okay. Next one is, oui, je dîne au restaurant ce soir. So, sorry, we means yes. Je dîne, I'm having dinner at the, at the restaurant. So, yung mga preposition na ganyan, we will discuss that on a later video. Restaurant, ito, restaurant, pag French fries, restaurant. Pag English, that is restaurant. Ce soir, that is tonight. So again, parlez-vous français? Do you speak French? Oui, je parle français. Yes, I speak French. Parlez-vous espagnol? So parler, ito yung speak. Kaso kaya na siyang naging easy kasi vous yung ginamit mo na pronoun, which is the formal you. So parang kayo po ba ay nagsasalita ng Espanyol? So do you speak Spanish? Diba? Oui, je parle espagnol. So, affirmative, oui, je parle espagnol. So, yes, I speak Spanish. Nagsasalita ako ng Espanyol. And dînez-vous au restaurant ce soir? So, sa French again, this one is pronounced as restaurant. Sa English, that's restaurant. Sa Tagalog, I think that's restaurant. Yeah. So, oui, je dîne au restaurant ce soir. Dîne. So, this one, dîne, is from dîner. Okay. Yes, I'm having dinner at the restaurant tonight. Okay, let's have the next one. So, spelling changes in ER verbs, may mga exemption tayo. Yung mga ER, ito yung pinakamadali. Kaso, pag naka-encounter ka ng mga CER, yan, may mga ibabaguhin tayo dito. So, let's have the basic conjugation. So, je commence, begin. Diba? Je is I begin. So, this came from commencer. Commencer means to begin. Okay? So, the conjugation, same lang naman din siya sa ER. Ang pinagkaiba lang, pag nag-we ka, we begin, nous commençons. Yung C mo dito, magaling ka ng sidil. Sidi. Mm. Kasi, pag magbibigkas ka ng mga C sa French, kapag ang susunod niya na letter ay A, O, at U, ang bigkas mo dito ay hard C, like ka, ka, ko, ku. Pag C naman, ang sunod niya ay E or I, ang basa mo dito ay S. Okay? So, dahil um, ito ay O, di ba? Dapat no comment, comment con. So, para ma-transform mo siya na maging pronunciation na S, magaling ka ng maliit na, magaling ka na si D dito. Ito yung ganun, yung parang quit dito. Yan. Anyway, let's continue. So, yun lang naman yung pinakaiba pag verbs ending in CER. Yung si D, ito, pag sa nu. So, vous commencez, you begin. Sorry, naghahalo yung accent ko. Vous commencez, you begin. Il commence, or elle commence, hindi mo bibigkasin yung ENT. Okay, so this one. So, so again, je commence, I begin. Tu commences, tu commences, you begin. Il or elle commence, he or she begins. Nous commençons, we begin. Vous commencez, you begin. Il, elle commence, they begin. Let's have some sentences here. Je commence un nouveau travail lundi. So, I am starting a new job on Monday. So, magsisimula akong mag mag-work ako sa bagong trabaho sa Lunes. Ang hirap ng Tagalog. But, this is how it goes. Je, this is I. Diba? Madali lang tong French kasi para siyang English lang eh. Commence is am starting. So, nilagay lang yung M dito. Commence, you know, am starting or I begin. So, begin and start parehas lang. On, this is a. Kaya naging on at hindi siya une or un kasi masculine ang work, which is travail. Okay? But it can be have a feminine, but it depends on the sentence. Nouveau is the adjective for that meaning of new. Okay? Lundi is Monday, right? So let's have another one. Nous commençons la réunion dans 10 minutes. We're starting the meeting in 10 minutes. So nous, that is we. At dahil gumamit tayo ng nous, ang gagamitin mo na conjugation sa common say is common son. Hmm. Take note, nakalagay ka na si D dito. So, hindi mo siya bibigkasin na common con. That is common son. Like, nous commençons la réunion dans 10 minutes. So, la réunion, that's the meeting. Dans is in, and this is 10. So, this one is pronounced as this. Okay? In minute. Lalagyan mo ng S kasi plural. Di ba? So, here are other examples. Yung mga sa CER. So, napapansin mo, ito lang naman yung pinakaiba, yung si D. Nous avons son. So, you have to pronounce this with the letter Z kasi ang sunod-sunod niya ay vowel. Nous avons son, we move forward. Nous avançons, we erase. Nous menaçons, we threaten. Nous plaçons, we place. Nous prononçons, we pronounce. Nous remplaçons, we replace. Nous renonçons, we give up. So, avançons is from avancer, right? Ito yung pinaka-word niya, yung to move forward. So, we erase, to erase, that is effacer. Effacer. Nomination is menacer. Para siyang English lang din eh. Nous plaçons, we place or placer. Kaya di ba, nous en place. Mise en place pala. Nous prononçons, so to pronounce, syempre. Hmm. To pronounce. So, prononcer. And remplaçons, remplace, sorry. Baguhin ko lang to. Rempla... We replace. Mali yung spelling ko. Okay, so replace, that is just remplace. Okay? And lastly, you have renonson, is we give up. That will be renonce. Mm. Mapapansin mo wala na yung si D. Ginagamit lang yan doon sa, ano niya, conjugation na nous. Nous avançons, nous effaçons, nous menaçons, nous plaçons, nous prononçons, nous remplaçons, nous renonçons. And verbs ending in GER naman tayo. So, kanina may CER. Ito naman, GER. Ito common na common tong verb na to, yung to eat. So to eat natin is manger. Alam naman ito. Common to sa French. Manger is to eat. Mhm. So let's have the conjugation. So, je mange, ang basa dito mange. Je mange is I eat. Tu manges, you eat. Il or elle mange is he or she eats. So, siya ay kumain or kumain siya. So, sa Filipino, we don't have yung she or he na pronoun, di ba? So, sa we eat naman, that's nous mangeons. Pag you eat is vous mangez. And sa they eat is il mange, and elle mange. Hindi mo bibigas itong S, ito rin itong ENT, hindi mo rin bibigasin. Kung kaiba lang yan is, mapapansin mo dito, naglagay ka ng extra E. Di ba? Alam natin sa ER is just like this one. New, tapos yung verb mo, tatanggalin mo yung ER, less ER, lalagay ka ng ONS. Kaso pag GER, you have to put uh, the extra E here. So that will be nous mangeons, we eat. Okay, let's have some sentences. So, I'm eating an apple. That will be je mange une pomme. So this is I, mange, ito yung conjugation niya, eat. So I eat an apple or I'm eating an apple. Yung un, bakit un? Kasi feminine ang apple. Ang French ng apple is pomme. And that's feminine, so we have to use U and E. Okay? Nous mangeons une tarte. We are eating, sorry, nous mangeons une tarte au cerise. So we are eating a cherry pie au cerise. We are eating a cherry pie. So wala na pala tong au cerise na to. Hmm. So nous mangeons, m- we are eating. So une tarte au cerise. So yung tart daw ay pie at yung flavor cherry cerise siya. Okay? Next one, verbs ending in E plus consonant plus ER. So, nalagay dito tayo ng accent grave. So, this is grave accent. Hindi siya grave, ah. Sa French, we call it grave. Hmm. So, with some verb endings composed of E plus one consonant plus ER, like acheter, to buy, some accent changes occur. So, yung grave accent daw, I added in all but the first and the second person plural. So, dito natin i-add, dito, sa just, dito, maliban lang sa nu and vu. Let's have the conjugation. So this one is acheter, ha? Acheter, acheter to buy. Ito na pala. So let's have this one. J'achète, I buy. Tu achètes, you buy. Il or elle achète, he or she buy. Nous achetons, we buy. Vous achetez. So, mapapansin mo, di ko na pinapronounce yung inito. Shortcut yan. Vous achetez, il achète, or elle achète. So, yung itong i na to, pag may grab, as in j'achète. Parang yung Tagalog na natin. J'achète, tu achètes, il achète, or elle achète. Nous achetons, vous achetez, vous achetez pala. Nous achetons, vous achetez, il achète. So, silent, daming mga silent letters sa French. Mm. So, with some verbs composed of E, yung may aigu, this is aigu, accent na ganito, parang cafe, yung E sa cafe, ER, espere, to hope, changes may also occur. So the acute accent daw on the E, this one, yung aigu, to a grave accent, papalitan mo ito, magiging ganito. Maliban lang dun sa nu and vu. Okay? So let's have the conjugation. We have j'espère, I hope. Tu espères, you hope. Il or elle espère, he or she hopes. Nous espérons, we hope. Vous espérez, you hope. And il or elle espère, they hope. Hmm. So again, ito kasi, iba, nakaganda siya eh. Espere. Ito, pansin mo, ito yun eh. Nagbago. From this one, from accent aigu, naging grave accent. J'espère. Sorry, j'espère. Tu espères, il espère, elle espère. Nous espérons, vous espérez, il espère. Okay. So here are just some examples natin. So, cede, dire, repete, revele, exagere, posede, considere. You can see the accent change from naging tawag dito, naging tawag dito, egu, from accent egu, naging grab. So, cede, just said, at ibig sabihin nun sa English ay I yield. Jere, jujer, I manage. Yung repete naman, that will be je répète, I repeat. Revele, so I reveal. Je reveal. Reveal. Okay? Mapansin mo, dun sa pinaka, ano niya, pag mga ito kasi, prefix to ng French, diba? Prefix din sa English. So, hindi mo babaguhin yan. Exagere. So, j'exagère. Okay, gumamit ako ng apostrophe kasi vowel ang sunod niya. J'exagère. Okay? From accent aigu, magiging grave siya. Exagere, j'exagère, I exaggerate. Posséder, je possède, I own. And considere, je considère, I consider. Mm. So, another one, verbs ending in E, L, plus ER. I think the training last. Kung mapansin mo, pag mga ganyan, ang parehas lang kahit katulad ng inyo. Mostly itong ju, il, or el, or tang il at el din ang magbabago. Yung nu and vu, same lang siya. So this one is, etong verb na to is appeler. Appeler. Appeler means to call. Ito yung infinitive niya. Papansin mo, isang L lang yan. Di ba? Kaso, pag kinonjugate mo siya, nagiging double L siya. Di ba? Double L, double L, double L, double L. So let's read this one. Let's conjugate tayo. I call is j'appelle. You call is tu appelles. He or she calls, that will be il appelle or elle appelle. At kapag sinabi mo naman yung we call is nous appelons. So you have to change this sound from S. Magiging Z yan. Nous appelons. And you call is vous appelez. And they call, that will be ils appellent. Elles appellent. Elles appellent. Okay? So there's an Z sound. And here are the mga common na ELER na verbs. Epile, para siyang epal lang eh. Epile, conjugate mo siya sa I spell, that will be jepel. Nakita mo naging dalawang L yun, di ba? Okay, paano pag we spell? Okay, papakita ko lang. Pag sinabing we spell, that will be new epelon. Mm, no, epelon. Epelon. Kasi mo, hindi ka nagdo-double L. Kasi ang rules dito, yung je, tu, il lang. Yung babaguhin mo. Malalagyan mo ng double L. Okay? So next one, ficeler. Je ficelle. I tie. Parang I tie my shoes. Parang ganun. Next one is rappeler. Rappeler. Je rappelle. I remind. So nag-double L ako dito. And lastly, we have renouveler. So re is again, di ba? Je renouvelle, I renew. Mm. Madali lang siya. And then yun lang yung mga exemptions. And let's have ito na last na yata to. Sa mga sample sentence lang. Mm. Ang next video ko, gagawa ko namang video about paano mag-ask ng questions sa French. So, ito mga sample lang to. Achetez-vous des fruits au marché? So, do you buy fruit at the market? So, again, paano naging acheter? Acheter. Kasi pag vous ang ginamit mo, easy, di ba? At acheter siya. So, dahil question, invert, alagyan ng hyphen. So, verb, tapos pronoun, verb hyphen pronoun. Tapos, des fruits, ito yung parang some fruits kasi, do you buy fruit at the market? Mhm. Dapat kasi may S to eh. You buy fruits at the market. O marché. So, at the market. Marché is market, di ba? To confirm it, that will be oui, j'achète des fruits au marché. So, j'achète. So, ito yung acheter, di ba? Acheter. Napansin mo, naglagay tayo ng accent na grab. Yung E natin, dito, normal lang, magiging E. Accent grab. So, just shit. Ibibigkasin mo yung E sa Tagalog. We just shit the fruit on marché. Yes, I buy fruit at the market. Next one, are you hoping for a change? Katulad ng Pilipinas. Espérez-vous un changement? Okay, espérez-vous, espérer. So we add hoping is to hope is espere, right? This one is accent na egu. At dahil wu ang ginamit mo, ego pa rin. Paano sir pag ginamit ko yung yung to? Okay, di that will be esper. Sorry, esper. Gano, esper ka. Mag-accent grab ka. Esper tu on changement. Hmm, changement. Okay? So this one is pronounced as mon. Sir, di ba dapat pag ENT hindi pinapronounce? Hindi siya pinapronounce kapag sa ano siya, sa pag-conjugation ng mga pronoun. Eh, hindi naman to conjugation ng pronoun eh. Ano na to eh. It's a noun na already or other parts of speech. So this one is pronounced as espères-tu un changement? Are you hoping for a change? And we have oui, j'espère un changement. Yes, I'm hoping for a change. Uh, last two sentences tayo. Do you call Justin on weekends? So, appelez-vous Justine le weekends? This is a common name for French. Hmm. Appelez-vous. So, yung you natin, that's vous. Appeler, that's to call, right? So, dahil vous ginamit natin, easy kagamitin natin. Do you call Justin on weekend? Le weekend. Parehas lang siya sa English kaso may pagkakaiba lang ng spelling sa French. Naglalagay tayo ng hyphen dito. Yes, I call Justin on weekends at oui, j'appelle Justine like weekend. So, pag nagmamay tayo ng I, so j'appelle, nag-double L tayo. Okay? So, this come from the infinitive appeler, means to call. Isang L lang, ito magiging double L. Okay? So, natutunan natin yung verbs ending in E plus R plus ER, at yung verbs ending in E consonant plus ER, verbs ending in GER, verbs ending in CER, at yung common ER verbs. Okay? So that's the end of the lesson on how to conjugate verb endings, conjugate ER verb endings in the present tense. If you have questions or kung may tanong kayo, just comment down. I'll make more French uh, grammar lessons. Madali lang ang French. Para lang siyang English. I like French. Okay. Yun lang. Thank you very much. Please like and subscribe na rin. Salamat po. Mm. Merci beaucoup. Bye.